We had a huge stack of paper and folders that were spread out across our desks, basically, and we wanted to be leading edge. I mean, we're in a really small community. We're in Northwest Oregon, a long ways from the city. There wasn't really like a big push from anywhere around us to make us do that. We just, I constantly am wanting to try to improve the business, and I want to challenge our crew. I want to be the guy that when we show up to things like Connect, that we are already there. We're already there because we were paying attention. In January of 2018, we decided to jump on board with NextGear and Dash. I called up one of my resources, Brandon Burton, who I did not know was going to work for NextGear at the time. And I called Brandon and I said, hey, I need your input. We're small, we got 10 employees. We're looking to switch into the software gear. Sometimes these software things can be a little bit of a mess. Is it worth diving into? And he said, absolutely, this is the next best thing. These guys are doing everything right. They have all the right people. They're putting every resource they can into making this perfect for the restoration world. Ian and I, my wife, talked about it, and I said, I think we need to pull the trigger. Of course, we had a bunch of resistance from the office, and we still do occasionally. Dash, we got set up and going, and it was all about just notes, inputting notes, inputting dates, a little bit of info here and there, and so it was just kind of the soft thing. Our office manager, Trina, has been a driver. I mean, she's pretty much told us, like, I have to have the information, you guys have to do these things, and so I've tried to make adjustments, and we have quite regular meetings with the NextGear staff. Our workflows are working really good right now, and I'm actually tweaking those as we kind of go along right now pretty heavily. I have a really good team, so I'm able to spend a little more time doing that when before I just didn't have time, because I was always the one out there meeting with the customer, doing the estimates, making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. But now I'm able to kind of manipulate that, through Dash, through NextGear. As we started to implement Dash, we just tried to stay consistent with it. And really, the success of it has been because of the NextGear team. I mean, they set it up nicely. It's had some issues, but they're all able to be worked through. The 24-hour assistance, through the internet is awesome. They're really quick to respond, and usually I can figure out any kind of problem we had. Once we got through the initial problems, it's pretty much, they're kind of gone. My goal is to get to a point where we're very sustainable, and once we kind of get to that point, and I get to another point in my life, I would like to expand. I think Dash would give us that opportunity. If you could take a few good men that you have here that want to do something different, and go tackle an opportunity maybe in a market that could use it, it would be perfect, because you could send them down there and they could build a brand, and Dash would be their basis. I love that. Like last night, this is a true story. Last night, I'm in the middle of a basketball practice with my daughters, and my watch is exploding, with our answering service, but I know our team has got it. I get home, pick up my dashboard, click on photos, notes. Come this morning, I already know what the job is, what it looks like, where it's located, if we have a signed authorization, if we put any equipment in there, who the insurance company is. Didn't even have to call them, didn't have to bug them. They know that I know because I'm going to look. And so that's a huge tool.